Hey guys, what's up? It's Greg. How's everybody doing tonight? I know I said I was done with videos for today, but, I've just seen something on Facebook. I, got the inspiration to do this video. Now, as most of you should know by this point, there's a new, Yu-Gi-Oh movie, coming out next year. And as most of you should know by this point, it's going to focus on the original Yu-Gi-Oh cast. Yes, that includes Joey, Kaiba, Yugi, Tristan, Taya, Bakura, and probably even Grandpa Molo. But seeing the photo of Yugi and Kaiba facing off and looking like they're going to duel again, that got me thinking about another topic that quickly. It's on the topic of the rebirth of the real Yu-Gi-Oh! And when I say the real Yu-Gi-Oh!, I don't just mean the TV show, I mean the card game as well. Now, as we all know, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game has actually still continued on to this day, as has different versions of TV shows. My two personal favorite being the original NGX. But I'm talking about if this movie does very successful, as the original Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie did back in 2004, I'm thinking that we're going to see a new Yu-Gi-Oh! TV show that focuses on the original cast, and they're going to release new cards based on this movie and possible TV show. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, the original's been gone for like 10 or so years at this point, so what sense would it make to bring those characters back? Well, you're bringing them back for a movie, so why not give it a stab at one last TV show? And this one really can just be with Yugi, as it looks like this movie's going to be, because remember guys, Yami's been set back home to the spirit world now. One comment that Unreal Entertainment Gaming made that I didn't particularly like is that he says at the end of the last episode of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, he says that Yami was sealed away. That's not correct. The items may have been sealed away, yes, but Yami himself returned home to the spirit world. He wasn't sealed. He chose to go there. While yes, it was so that Yami could never return to that world again, or at least that we know of. But when I think of sealed, I think of something permanently going away. And if you guys remember, you even said that Yami will always be together one way or another. And Yami just gave a thumbs up as he walked into the light. Now for me, that shows that Yami's physical self may have been sealed away, but something tells me a part of his spirit is still with Yugi. Now, whether it's memories, as Alex also said, or maybe even actual a piece of his spirit, we have yet to see. But maybe that would be something that they could incorporate into this new series if they decide to make one. Like, they could have Yami come back in some way. And something else I've always wanted to see, they could have one of the Egyptian gods my personal favorite being Obelisk. They could have Obelisk come back down his original spirit and have him be able to talk, and that he and Slifer and Ra are angry that they've always been misused for such evil and even good purposes and never be able to rest in peace. And they could challenge Yugioh and Kaiba to sort of like a tournament, and if the gods are victorious in the final match against them, they get to go free and cause destruction and rampage. Now that could be called the Tournament of the Gods or something. Now, I'm not saying something like that will ever happen, but just an idea. Something else they could incorporate is they could have, of course, evil App from the Millennium Ring come back, even though he's been banished to the Shadow Realm. But somebody somehow could perform a ritual that could undo that. Merrick's evil half could even return. They could call that Return from the Shadows or something. And for the last drop, they could have it be called Heroes Redemption, where Kaiba basically finally faces up to the fact that Yugi or Yami, however you want to look at it, well, both of them actually, was always right about the power of the Millennium Items and magic. And at the end of this arc, you could have, Yugi and Kaiba have one last duel, and then they both send themselves away to the spirit world with Yami, and then the last season of the show could focus on Joey sort of becoming that big tough duelist that he actually was at the end of the series anyway. But this part of the series could have like 200 more episodes and just focus on him, and at the end of that, he could decide he wants to go see Kaiba and Joey as well, and tell Tay and Tristan not to follow, and Tristan or Tay could turn evil, and then Joey has to send them to the Shadow Realm, and then he feels so bad that he basically sacrifices himself to the spirit world, and then that's the end of the show. They could call it a hero's sacrifice or something. So yeah. Anyway, guys, there you go. That's about it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and until we see each other again, keep on rocking. Yeah.